Egypt has pressed the freeze button on Eurobond issuance for this fiscal year. The issuance was more than 4 times subscribed, to the country raising $5 billion in its largest ever issuance in international bond markets.
Egypt has been frequently tapping the Eurobond market in the last few years, including the highest bond sale in its history of $5 billion that was raised in August 2020. According to the North African State's Central Bank, the long-term international bonds are gradually replacing Egyptian pound-dominated treasury bills to avoid crowding out private investors.
Egypt prefers foreign bonds over local bills for several reasons. First, because they have a long-term repayment plan that could stretch 40 years with lower interest rates than the local debt, while the maximum period for treasury securities is only 20 years. Second, it's a confidence-building measure. Success in bond issuances sends a strong message to foreign investors that Egypt is safe to invest in, whether projects or in the stock market.
And the Minister of Finance, Mohammed Maid, confirmed the importance of this borrowing mechanism.
The role of the state is that we manage to solve issues partially through bonds. There was a shortage of hard currency, but we now have hard currency. There was a problem of continuous deficit, but we solved the deficit problem. There were issues with our infrastructure, electricity, roads, transport and gas, but we have managed to solve all of them.
The government says last week's $3.75 billion Eurobond sales to cover part of its $8 billion budget deficit will be the last for this fiscal year 2020-2021 that ends in July.
Minister Mohammed Maid made this decision because Egypt has achieved its target of foreign currency issuances for the year. The state budget has allowed for a $7 billion bond sales, which was covered. The latest $3.75 billion Eurobond sales was oversubscribed, but the government only needed the amount it collected.
Officials are hoping there will be a revival in the tourism industry in the second half of 2021, and that will help to pay the country's next year budget deficit from the tourism revenue rather than from issuing more debt.